Welcome, one and all, to what we call The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Folks, we have no time. Look, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we have no time to waste. Close the dishwasher, put down the baby, grab a seat, and then stand up, because I have shocking news. CBS is working on a new FBI spinoff with a CIA twist called FBI CIA. OMG, this is the perfect addition to the extended FBI-verse. There's FBI International, FBI, FBI's Most Wanted, FBI True, and the sexy adult spinoff FBI BBL DTF. All of those, that of course, PG-13. All of those shows are imagineered by CBS television chemists to be the kind of edge-of-your-seat procedural thrillers that Pop can still follow after the beta blockers kick in. The premise of FBI CIA, a dedicated straight-laced FBI agent and a street-smart CIA agent are part of a new clandestine task force charged with solving and preventing domestic terrorism in and around New York City. That's right, FBI CIA in NYC. Starring Ice-T's New York cousin, Long Island Ice-T. My only quibble here is that I'm not sure that New York needs more law enforcement, fictional or otherwise. There are already 5 cops watching me swipe into the subway. Why? I'm 60. There's already a system in place to stop me from jumping the turnstile, and it's not the FBI, it's the ACL. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for all the interagency action. FBI, this is CIA, you're MIA. I'm on the FDR from JFK. WTF, ETA, TBD, ASAP, latest EOD. You okay? TBH, IDK. Why? I had a G&T, got a PP, LOL, BRB. Back in reality, it's day 4 of the Trump administration. AKA Four Loko. It's been a rough week watching the Trump administration re-trample our norms and laws, but we just got a little good news, ladies and gentlemen, because this afternoon, a federal judge blocked Trump's order ending birthright citizenship. Yeah, baby. Blocked it. That means every baby born in this country is a citizen and has the right to life, liberty, and pumpable cheese. This ruling came from Reagan-appointed Judge John Kuhnauer, seen here embodying how everyone is feeling right now. Now remember, birthright citizenship is a legal principle enshrined in the Constitution. And for Kuhnauer, this was not a close call. He described Trump's executive order as blatantly unconstitutional. And judges, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice that it's just so blunt? Judges rarely talk that bluntly, except in the landmark case, Marbury v. You Gotta Be Yanking My Chain. Kuhnauer raged. I've been on the bench for over 4 decades. I can't remember another case where the question presented was as clear as this one. And he wondered where the White House lawyers were when the order was drafted, adding, it boggled his mind that a member of the bar would claim the order was constitutional. But to be fair, Your Honor, some of Trump's lawyers are members of a slightly different bar. Over on Capitol Hill yesterday, Speaker Mike Johnson announced that he will establish a new select subcommittee that will probe the January 6th Capitol riot. The new subcommittee will be led by Georgia Representative Barry Loudermilk, also known as Milk. I'm surprised that Republicans... I'm surprised... No. I'm surprised that Republicans want to relitigate January 6th because when it comes to Trump's pardoning of the rioters, well, they've all been saying stuff like this.
We're not looking backwards, we're looking forward.
I'm willing to look forward instead of backwards.
We're not looking backwards, you're looking forward.
You keep saying that, but according to Chairman Loudermilk, you gotta look backwards to look forward. Yep, you gotta look backwards to look forward. You gotta look up to look down. You gotta go in to go out. You gotta kiss ass to kiss mouth. I'm sorry, what was the question? But it was hard to look forward or back when some people are refusing to look at all. Case in point, Republican Representative Tim Burchett went on CNN yesterday to deny reality.
Do you agree with President Trump's decision to pardon these violent people and releasing them from jail?
If they were truly violent, no, but do I know that they were? I don't know that.
What do you mean you don't know that? We're showing the footage on the air right now.
I don't know. I didn't say nothing. I don't know, you know. The only member of Congress with a worse memory is Oklahoma Senator Goldfish with a head injury. Strangely, this new January 6th committee might not be hearing from one of the star witnesses of the real January 6th hearings. You remember, former White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson. Reportedly, staff from Speaker Johnson's office has advised his Republican colleagues not to subpoena her. Why? To prevent the release of sexually explicit texts that lawmakers send her. Oh, yeah, that would not look good for them. Miss Hutchinson, I refer you now to Exhibit 8, if you can pull that up out of your file there. A text you received on January 5th reading, and I quote, a boing. Am I pronouncing that correctly, boing? Yes, I am. And the text was sent to you by Representative me. Do you know how bad things have to be when proof he tried to overthrow democracy as we know it is not the worst thing in the text thread? Because the details are terrible. Apparently, multiple Republicans raised concerns about the potential for public disclosure of sexual texts from members who were trying to engage in sexual favors. Honestly, I'm surprised anyone in Congress can sexually harass via text. Given how old those guys are, I assume they just rubbed their junk on a rotary phone. Ask your grandparents. You just don't want a 919 number. It's very terrible. Last night, our new president did his favorite part of being commander-in-chief, talking on Fox News. He spoke with his old friend and co-conspirator Sean Hannity and pondered whether or not to help California fight their deadly wildfires.
I don't think we should give California anything until they let water flow down into their...
From the north to the south.
This is a political thing. I don't know what it is. You know, they talk about the Delta smelt. It's a little tiny fish like this.
And I blame the Delta smelt because you know what they say, whoever smelt a Delta. No, I'm just a tiny little fish. Keep them away from an open flame. Trump insisted that these kind of fires don't happen in other countries.
The head of a country that lives in forests, a number of them, actually, and it was beautiful the way they expressed it. They said, we live in a forest. We are a forest nation. That's beautiful, isn't it?
I spoke to the forest people. They were wonderful. I said that. I spoke to them and asked their opinion, and they said very beautifully, they said, I am Groot. And you can't put it any better than that. You just can't. Trump also tried to explain why we shouldn't care about China spying on TikTok users.
The interesting thing with TikTok, though, is you're dealing with a lot of young people. So
they love it.
Is it that important for China to be spying on young people, on young kids watching crazy videos and things?
Yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe we shouldn't be worrying so much about young people. I mean, never forget what Whitney Houston said.
I believe that children are whatever. Teach them stuff and let them blah, blah, blah.
Elon Musk is still facing backlash for making a certain gesture at a Trump inauguration rally that some have interpreted as a Nazi salute. Musk has denied it and has attacked anybody who said they saw what we all saw, posting, the everyone is Hitler attack is so tired. Yes, Musk is fed up with the Hitler comparisons. He's had it up to... Wow. How do I do this? Elon, where have you had it up to? So hi. This controversy has already had some fallout. In Wisconsin, a local meteorologist denounced Musk on social media, writing, "Dude Nazi saluted twice during the inauguration, then was fired from her job." That is terrible, but to be fair, a meteorologist is never supposed to be that accurate. The weather person in question is named Sam Cuffle. Here she is. Wait, where's that arm going, Sam? Don't do it! The station that terminated Cuffle is WDJT, Milwaukee's CBS affiliate, Milwaukee's news leader. Let this be a warning to everyone. You do not want to mess with CBS. May I remind you, they have the FBI CIA. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Drew Brees and Morris Chestnut. And when we come back, my wife Emmy and I are answering your questions for the very first time. Join us, won't you?